What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Unlocking 2.0. I am your host, Bull Sean, aka The Biggest, and we're back with another episode. And this man that I got in front of me, we met at a bus stop, and this man has been an inspiration. Every time I look at his Instagram, he's just inspiring. He's just a great individual altogether, man.
I appreciate that.
And I want you to introduce yourself. Welcome to the podcast, brother.
Thank you for having me, bro. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
So my name is Shamir Gibbons, and yeah, I'm just excited to be here, man. What I do is I own 2 software companies, and I'm just excited to give out the knowledge that I'm learning and just progress in life, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has the ability to do better in life, to do more, to do whatever they want to do, and I just made it my purpose to help them bring that out of themselves, bring out that fire, and just inspire.
Yes, sir. What do you feel like you said, when you have your company, what do you feel like your purpose in life is?
My purpose in life? That's a good question. I would say my purpose in life right now, because it has changed over time, but right now where I'm currently at, my purpose would be to bring out the fire in people. Because like I was saying, there's more to life than just going to work and going home and repeat, rinse and repeat. Life is not supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
God didn't even intend life to be like that.
Right.
He wants us to be more like him because God is in all of us.
Yes, sir.
So bring out that fire in people. That is my purpose. How can I allow you to tap into the best version of yourself so you can go out and help others?
Go help others. Yeah, so let's we going fast. Let's talk about like your upbringing.
Okay.
How old are you? Stuff like that. So where did you grow up? How old are you, man?
Well, right now I'm 26. My birthday's actually in 5 days.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken, 5 days. Well, the 21st, how many days.
21st of September.
Yeah. So, I grew up in Queens, New York.
Okay.
My parents are from Barbados. My mother is from Barbados. My father's from Jamaica. Immigrant parents,
Yes.
typical. And yeah, bro, I grew up like every other kid, man. I went to school, but I hated it, of course. My brother, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. And my brother that's closest to me, he was like my rival, but not necessarily in a negative sense. He's my older brother. I'm trying to be like him.
You're right.
But that kid, man, he was excelling in everything from sports to school, and then my mother loves him. And there I am, the opposite.
Opposite of everything.
So school was not my cup of tea. I was doing horrible in school. Teachers was calling my house all the time. So I kind of veered on a different path than he did. He went to school, he got a good job, all these things. I went the entrepreneur route without even knowing that
you did. No problem. And do you think you were born to be an entrepreneur, or you feel like that was just a path that happened when you grew up?
I would even say I was born to be an entrepreneur, because when people say I'm an entrepreneur or they want to be an entrepreneur, I always ask, like, what does that even mean to you?
Right.
Because to me, it's just being able to do what you want on your own terms, in a sense. You're not working for anybody, you're working for yourself, but it also comes with a lot, and a lot of people don't see that. Behind the scenes is, I don't want to work a 9 to 5, but understand being an entrepreneur is 24/7.
It's 24-hour job.
Yeah, for sure.
And you also have people dependent on you.
Oh yeah. Oof.
So I think the trend of entrepreneurship has gotten a light now. But I think that people don't really want to put the work into what makes people to be a true entrepreneur and really build that business. And also, when you talk about patience, you might not see the 100K views. You might not see the revenue that you want. But about staying persistent and actually like really going through with what you want to do. So that's what I think too.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people don't see what work goes into becoming your best version.
Yeah.
So, for example, I like to use a tree as an example. A tree. What is a tree, bro?
Yeah, tree is just a brown, stands there.
You look at a tree, you don't think nothing of it. But a tree is a really good example of what it's like to be an entrepreneur. Because you have something called, I forgot the term, but it's when the roots grow away from the sunlight and with gravity.
Right.
So the roots are growing away from the sunlight, and with gravity. The roots, that's what you don't see. And when a tree starts out as a tree, it's just a seed. So the roots, before you see the beautiful blossoms and the fruits coming from the tree, the roots must go down in the dark, where no one is seeing it. No one is seeing the work. No one is seeing how deep the roots are going. This is the stuff that you have to do behind the scenes. And a lot of people don't understand that. So before you see the fruits of your labor, before you see the apples and the fruit, whatever it is,
you
gotta put in
that work in, and that's happening behind the scenes, which nobody really sees.
Exactly.
We already see how motivational you are. What got you started with creating motivational reels, with doing all the reels that you do? With my favorite reel is when they say Shamir. I love those type of reels. Where did you get started with creating motivational reels and just motivating everybody with your reels?
Where did I get started? That's a good question.
I seen that your reels, when I did my research, I seen that your first reel was in March.
This man does his homework.
So I seen that your first reel was in March. And that's when I seen that you started to go crazy with it. March of last year, 2024.
Yep. So interesting enough, I used to always post content. I was always into content and into social media, but it took a whole different turn. I used to throw parties and promote. Had to always be in front of the camera, like, hey guys, pull up to my party. That was me.
Right.
But now it took a different turn. So like you said, around last year, I just got into mindset. Well, that's a whole nother thing, like the way I got into mindset and stuff. But like you said, the question is, how did I get into the reels? So I just had to get out there. That was the whole purpose of this, is to get out there, get my face out there, get my name out there, let people know the message. So I'm watching a video. For those who don't know, his name is Myron Golden.
Oh, I love that guy. I love that guy, man.
That's the go-to right there.
Oh, that's
Every
the
day
goat.
I'm watching some Myron Golden.
That's the goat right there, man.
How can I be
Myron?
how can I be more like Myron? Not like necessarily be him, but I want to be able to give his message, communicate the way he does, because he's an amazing communicator. He can talk, and you're just
like hooked by
So something he says is
inspiration.
You just put the content out. This is just practice to me, bro. I'm not necessarily like, oh yeah, I need 1 million views every trip. No.
Right.
I put a camera in front of me and I practice talking. That's what I'm doing. So I got into it like that. I'm watching Myron and I said, how can I be more like this guy? And
right.
Says, this is what you got to do. So that's what I
did.
Yeah.
And where do you get your motivation from? Is it from you just thinking about it? Is you writing down stuff? Like, where do you get your motivation that you want to bring out? Or is this something that you're going through internally that you be like, all right, let me take this.
So good question. It's a little of all of that, actually. Sometimes I get the motivation from the videos that I watch. I'm like, oh, this is a really good message. I take a lot of notes. So if you don't take notes, you need to start taking notes.
That's what I do too.
Because half the things you watch, you're gonna just forget. So I take a lot of notes. And if I'm watching a good video, I'm like, oh, write that down. How can I elaborate on this in my own terms now? So I make it my own, make it unique. Because that's the whole point of this, is you repurpose beautiful content and make it your own.
Right.
So if I'm doing, that's one method I might do. Or I might sometimes just set the camera up and just start talking. Have no topic, no direction, just start talking and see where it takes me. And that's what I do a lot of times. But definitely, those were probably my go-tos for how I'm getting the motivation.
And you taking, when you just set your camera and you just start talking, you take out the best parts of you talking?
Yeah, usually. But on my YouTube, so I'm now getting into the long form content.
Yeah.
So it would be like 10, 15 minutes of me just talking. And sure enough, it comes out really well, bro. So there's not a lot of clipping that I even need to do.
Well, that's fire. So you talking and everything, and you just take your clips out. So where does your creativity come from with your content? Is it you writing stuff down? All right, I'm gonna do this in my next content. I'm gonna actually do it. So where does your creativity come from when you started doing the Hey Shamir? Like, when you thought about that, like, oh no, I want somebody to come to me and tell me
the Hey Shamir. That one was not even. It wasn't even thought about.
Right.
It was me and my friend. And I'm like, yo, I need a video.
Yeah.
And he's actually the one that said, yo, just do this. He gave me what to do. He's walked towards me. I gave him my phone. He's recording me. He bumped into me. Hey, Shamir. I'm like, oh. He's like, you're Shamir. I'm like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
And it started. I seen the traction that video. So I said, you know what? clearly this is
started
something.
doing it.
And that's really, if you're doing content, you must look at the content. Look at the insights. What are your target audience getting from it?
Right.
Because if you make a video and that video does well, what do you think that next video has to be?
Yeah.
More of that first video.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I did. I just do a, hey Shamir. Oh, can I ask you a question? Hey Shamir, can I? Yeah.
Yeah, I love the one where you talked about when you had one and I think the person was in the car and you were running and you were saying about how you ran a 5K run and how people don't, I think it's about starting. It's not about, it's about starting, not about finishing. And then you did some funny, he was like, yo, I'm about to chase you down with the car.
Yeah.
And that was one of the reels that, yo, even though you're having a good message in it, you put a little humor to it.
Got to.
Which was, I feel like a dope thing that you did, man. And that's what I was like, dang, where does this creativity come from? Is it like him doing this stuff or is it like, but you said, but one thing that you said, which was so important, is a person that was with you told you to do it. It speaks to the power of community. I always say this, that people may not see certain things. You may not see certain things, but other people might see certain things that may be best for you. Because of his input in what you was doing is the reason why you got into that.
There you go.
That traction that you did in your video.
And it's important to have people around you that's going to give you that insight. A lot of people are envious of you. A lot of people are jealous. Your closest friends, you may not even know it.
Right.
And it's not even necessarily that they dislike you. They see in you what they don't see in themselves. They want to be great, but they're held back by themselves.
Right.
But they see you doing it. So they're not going to give you advice.
No.
They're not going to help you. But if they like you, they love you, they're true to you, hey bro, I see you can do this.
Right.
Let me help you.
Well, let me see what thing I can incorporate to help you.
Yeah.
That's so big, bro. Like, I think that is amazing, bro. Just speak on the power of community, man. Like, speak on how important that having people around you that's gonna push you, that's gonna see another vision that you may not see.
Okay. So for me, I'll veer it off myself. The same friend, we have these same conversations also for himself, because he's into music. His name is KVAP. He makes music. So there's a lot of times where I'm just randomly listening to music and I'm like, I can hear him on this beat, or this would be some good lyrics. So I would call him up and we're having this conversation, and next thing you know, he makes a song off of what I had told him. Wow. So community, find a great group of friends. And it does not have to be the friends you grew up with, please.
Right.
Please. A lot of people think just because we have history and we went through all these things together, we must be friends. No. Align. Find your friends that are in your alignment. You need to align yourself with whatever you're trying to do in life. So that circle needs to align with that. Those friends need to align with that. What are they trying to do? What business ventures are they interested in? Are they even interested in business? Right. Because that's who you need to stay close with.
That's who needs to be in your circle. That's
birds of a feather flock together. It's the same thing.
Nah, it's true. Another thing I want to get into is one of your reels. You talked about that there are 5 things that's going to determine whether you're going to be successful or not, and one of them is discipline.
Oof. Discipline.
I think, discipline is the most important thing that a person can have. It's easy to go to a party. It's easy to go smoke a blunt. It's easy to go it's easy to have sex. It's easy to go do all the things that you're not supposed to be doing and not having that discipline. But I think I was seeing this thing on social media. It says, once you understand your vices and stay disciplined, that's when you really become your higher self.
I like that.
Speak on the power of discipline and having discipline in whatever you're doing, whether it's business, whether it's doing work. Like, speak on the power of having discipline.
Power of having discipline, that's a beautiful question. So discipline, if you are not disciplined, don't expect to get anywhere in life. If you want to be great, if you want to build success for yourself, for your family, your heritage, whatever it is, discipline is the name of the game. Because in order to create anything great in life, you have to be consistent. And without discipline, you will not be consistent. You can't have one and not the other. So discipline is the foundation. If I give myself a task, I must follow through because I said I was going to. That's discipline. If I said I'm going to wake up at 6:30 for the next month and go to the gym, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the gym because I have discipline. You're telling yourself these lies over and over, saying I'm going to do these things, and you don't follow through. That is something that hinders your discipline. It hinders your self-confidence. So you must build the habit of doing what you're going to do when you say you're going to do it.
Yeah.
So discipline is extremely important, bro.
Yeah, it's super important, and having discipline is not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy.
It's a skill. You got to learn it over time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just wake up and be disciplined. No, you got to practice discipline. You start small. You don't need to jump to the furthest part of the valley off rip. No, start with baby steps. How can I implement discipline today? Read a book, 10 pages. And next you know, by the end of the month, you're reading 30 pages.
30 pages.
40 pages. Start small. It's a skill you build over time.
No, that's super fire. I totally 100% agree with that. And I'm still struggling with discipline myself, man. Like I have certain things that I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do this, and I may slack off. And I'm still trying to find, the power of actually staying, all right, yo, I'm gonna do this on this day, and I'm gonna stick to it. Even with this podcast, like having a schedule, being disciplined. I'm like, yo, these days is the days I'm gonna shoot. If these days I'm not shooting, I'm editing. So having discipline is not easy, and like you said, it's about having it and doing it as you go along.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. I love the thing that you said about discipline, and that is really one of the most successful things you must have to be a successful person.
Just forget about it. If you have no discipline, just forget about it.
That's a fact. So on this podcast, one of my segments is unlock it.
Okay.
So what is one thing, I want you to say it with me, unlock it. So what is one thing that you feel like you need to unlock within yourself?
Ooh, getting personal here.
Yeah.
Something I need to unlock within myself. That's a good question. Got me thinking now. I would say,
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me thinking.
Every time I ask this question, this is the reaction I get.
Yeah?
This is the reaction I get.
I don't want to give you a nonsense answer. So
yeah, for me, my unlock, one thing that I need to unlock is shutting down. So when things don't go my way, when I don't feel like I get mad or upset, I shut down. So I'm working on not being able to shut down and also being a perfectionist. I want everything to be perfect. But I realize that everything can't be perfect, and you really have to just go with the flow and just go with it and just put it out.
Okay. So for me, I would say maybe finding balance in the work that I'm doing, because I'm constantly on the go, constantly on the go. But for me, at the same token, it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Where I'm trying to shoot for requires this type of, there's no balance right now. I have to work. So I don't know if it's the way I'm looking at it. Maybe it's my perception. Maybe it's other people telling me, hey, you need balance. But I don't know. Personally, I don't think it's something that I need to change right now. Later in life, yes. Balance. Right now, I think as you're building that name for yourself, that brand, you just gotta 100% jump in and
go.
There's no balance right now.
Right.
It's just work.
So you just gotta go.
You gotta go, man.
So one thing that you do wanna work on and unlock is having balance.
I would say is 100% the balance, but not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. It's gonna come though. I know there's a point in time, maybe when I have kids and I got the wife and all.
Right.
What does that look like when I have that in the picture? Right now, free time, no, it's not a thing.
Okay. All right, let's get into the fun part. I feel like we've been talking a lot about. Let's get into the fun part of this podcast where we talk about a whole bunch of stuff that's going on with the society.
Let's talk about it.
So I saw a podcast and it said I watch a lot of podcasts, and this girl said that men are not hard to please. You cook for a man, you listen to him, you understand him. You're not listening to respond, you're listening to understand. And I shared it on my Instagram because women think that we are hard to please.
We're not hard to please.
And I feel like it is easy to please us. It's not hard to please us. And they think that, oh, men want this, men want this, men want this, men want this. But if you are the right woman and you're bringing the certain things that men care for, I feel like you'll be good. So
100%.
what do you think, what is your perspective of how you want to be treated, and is it hard to please a man like you?
So the first question is,
how do you like to be treated?
How do I like to be treated? Oh, shoot.
By a woman.
Yeah. So how I like to be treated, low key, sometimes I like to be babied a little, you know.
Okay.
a little bit. But I like my woman to be there when I need her. I like a woman, you know, you mentioned it, cook for me. But I don't need you to cook for me. But it's a plus. Like if you cook, oh my goodness. I love it.
I can't deal with a woman who can't cook. Is that wrong?
What do you
for
mean
me?
can't cook?
Yeah, like
What?
What? Like
That should be one of your most essential things. Is like you have to learn how to cook.
Right.
As a woman. I do. I mean, we all need to learn how to fend for ourselves. But me personally, I don't like cooking, bro.
Yeah.
I do not like cooking. But if I have a woman by my side, gotta cook.
Gotta cook.
You gotta cook.
Gotta cook. Okay, continue.
Be my peace. Also.
Now you know how I feel about that. Now you know how I feel about that.
Gotta be the peace, man.
Be my peace.
Be the peace. Like I said,
Go
I'm
ahead.
always on the go. I'm always on the go. I'm either in meetings, I'm coding, I'm working on business, I'm doing something, getting content. So when I come home, I don't need too much back
I'm
and
gonna just
forth.
let you finish because I'm getting too excited.
I don't need the bickering, the fighting. I need you to have a level head. I need you to also be forward thinking. I need you to have something for your own, something for yourself. Like, I want you to be your best version too. Because by you doing that, you'll give me the best parts of you. You'll give me the peace because you don't want the war. You don't want the violence. You don't want that already. You'll give me business ideas, benefits.
So true.
You're there to benefit. So those are some things I would say.
That you say. And then, do you feel like it's hard to please you? Do you feel like that?
No, not at all, bro. Not at all. It's not hard to please me at all. Communicate, cook.
Yes, sir.
Sex, of course, is
Yes.
a plus. But yeah, definitely communication, bro. That's another huge part. Can you communicate effectively and efficiently? I'm the type of person, if we're having a problem, I don't want to talk about it right away. Give me a second. Let me cool down. Let me go clear my head. Let me go think and come back. That's a part of my communication style. So I believe me having a partner that wants to talk about it right now might not work.
Right.
So that's a part of me having to communicate. Hey, this is how I communicate, and knowing that that's how she communicates. Got to find the middle ground.
Right. Nah, that's so true. That's so true. For me, I feel the same way, bro. I feel the same. That's what I'm saying. Us men, I guarantee you, we all feel the same way about
100%.
what you should bring to the table. I don't believe in the 50-50 thing.
Ooh.
I think that a man, it should be 70-30. I think that as far as finances and as far as providing.
So let me ask you this question.
Right.
Why do you say that?
I just think that us men we were born to provide. So I might ruffle little feathers,
Okay.
but for you to say that you want to go 50-50 with a woman, I don't see I see that as like no.
So do you feel like you'll be saying this when you're in a whole different position than you are right now? So say you bring in millions, and do you still have the 70-30?
I think that when I'm speaking my millionaire, when I'm a millionaire, I think that it will be 100% me. I think it will be 100% me providing.
Okay.
When you talk about the providing, when you talk about bringing communication, when you talk about bringing other things, it should be 100. Like us aligning with each other. When you talk about providing and paying bills,
lifestyle, all these other
lifestyle, I think that going 50-50.
makes sense.
It don't. I don't know. What is your opinion?
I think a lot of it is circumstantial. A lot of us men, obviously, I believe, would go the 100% route. They would say, no, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Right.
I wouldn't say all men like that, but a large majority
of men
would 100% take the financial burden on themselves. But they're not in the position to do that. So I believe that's where this 50-50 thing came from, the 70-30 thing came from. It's some circumstances. So it's a lot of people projecting their truth onto that. Their truth onto whether or not a man should pay 100% of that.
Right.
Because if they had it, it wouldn't even be
They would conversation. But even though, like, even with the conversation of, like, I think the most stupidest conversation is, oh, who should pay for the first date?
Oh,
like,
bro.
bro.
I don't even know where that came from.
Yo,
either,
bro, like, I'm like, bro.
The women should pay. Nah.
You gotta be joking with me.
I'm trolling.
Bro, I don't even know how that even came to a conversation. Like, bro, I've never went on a date with a woman and thought that she was gonna pay the first time.
No,
like, I even the waiter put the bill in your front,
it's actually
man.
really funny when they do that.
Yeah, like,
I look at them on purpose to see if they're gonna do it. For some reason,
ends up, bro. That's your job, man. Like, I feel like if you want to take a woman on a first date, if you want to take a woman on a date, your job is to pay as a man. But for the weak men to be saying, oh, I think a woman should pay, we should be 50-50 on the first date, is crazy to me.
And like I said, what is that? Circumstantial. So they're projecting their truth. That's how they see it because they're not in a position to pay for the first date.
But Shamir, if you're not in a position to pay for the first date, then why are you in the dating pool?
Come on.
Yeah, like, that's the thing.
That's the question.
You should just focus on stacking your money.
And what is that? Discipline.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
They have no discipline.
Bro, I feel like for you should be wanting to stack your money. You shouldn't be focused on no women right now. If you can't pay for the first date, get out of the dating pool.
Get out of the dating pool.
I feel like you should get out of the dating pool. Like, don't date, don't go on dates, don't text women, don't do none of that if you're not gonna pay for the first date. I've never said, yo, I'm about to go 50-50 on the first date. I've never thought like
bring
that.
that up to the conversation.
Exactly.
Like, hey, by the way, don't forget, your half is on you.
Exactly. Like, whatever you pay for, whatever you got, that's you're gonna pay for that
table, bro. She's not pulling up to that table.
Like, I just feel like as a man, that should be a common courtesy that you do. Like, pay for the first date, man. Like,
it just makes you more attractive. Like,
exactly.
Worry, babe, I got you.
Like, come on.
Come on with me. I got you. Don't worry.
And that's just one thing. Like, yo, pay for the first date as a man. Like, you were born to provide, man, and pay for the first date. It shouldn't be no question of like, nah. She gonna pay for the first? Nah, I'm gonna pay for. Nah, bro. Oh, we gonna go 50-50? No, bro.
Now,
pay for the first date, bro. Pay for the first date.
I would say though. I would say. Don't be alarmed if she wants to. Can we talk about that?
I had a woman like that where she said that she don't like people paying for stuff for her. But when we got to the deep end of the conversation, it was behind the trauma thing. People threw stuff back in her face when they did stuff for her.
Okay.
So when she dealt with that situation and she moved forward, she's like, dang, I really don't like when people pay for me because I don't want you to throw it back in my face.
So she's coming from a place of trauma.
Trauma, exactly. So that's when it gets a little tricky.
Yeah. I've also went on first dates and the girl, I'm seeing her, pull out her card and all this. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm like, oh shit. I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead, do it if you want to. But just know, whatever she needs is like, I got you now. It's like, cause now I see that you don't mind coming out of pocket. And I might fuck around. Can we curse on?
Yeah.
I might fuck around and send that money. I just want to see if you gonna really follow through with what you're doing. You pay for it. All right, I'm gonna cash app you though. Just know.
Bro, Shamir, I just had to. That's crazy you wrote this up. I just had this conversation with this girl, and I said, I gave her an example of when I was in the mall, and it was these boy and a girl, and the girl bought sneakers, and she was looking at sneakers and everything, And when he got to the cash register, he was about to pay. He put out his Apple Pay. He was about to pay. And he was like, nah, babe, nah, you don't gotta pay for that. Like, this is for me. Like, I just wanted to shop for myself. Like, this is for me. Like, I got it. And they was literally fighting for who's gonna pay. Who's gonna pay Apple Pay. And then after that, he's like, I was like, the man was like, okay, all right, you got it.
You got it.
But I think women don't understand this. By you doing that, it makes me want to do more for you. It makes me want to do more for you. By you saying like, nah, it's fine, like it's cool. It makes me want to buy that. You're gonna get 10 times that. 10 times that.
And what is that though? Why do we do that?
I don't know, but I think it's an attraction for us. Like the fact that a woman wants to do shit and she can stand on her own and be like, nah, I'm good. I can get it. It makes me, yo, I'm gonna buy you 10 sneakers now. I'm gonna do more for you. But I think that women don't understand that. And when they go the begging route, when you start begging,
doors is locked now.
That's when you don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, don't even expect nothing. Don't even expect nothing.
Yeah, how you feel about that?
Bro, I've had girls, like, I'm the type to, I like to trick a little.
Oh, you like to trick a little?
I like to trick a little. So this was one girl that I was talking to, right?
Yeah.
And she had brought up Pilates and class, how much it costs and all these things. So I'm like, you know what? How much is the class? She said it was $160. Not even, she wasn't expecting me to send no money or anything like that. Cause there was times where, she'd be out and she's like, oh, I was looking at the cologne. I was like, oh, how much is it? And I would joke around, send her half of whatever she had said the price was.
Right.
And she's like, oh, I wasn't expecting you. If you sent me $2, I would have been happy with a nice little cute note, whatever. So, I paid for the Pilates class and the girl sent me the money back, bro. She's like, you don't need to spend money on me like this. I just value the time. So there are girls out there where it's like,
damn, that just made me smile.
No, for real, bro. There's girls out there that I guess they don't care for the tricking or spending money on them. They're real. Like that's who you need to trick on. That's who you need to spend that money on.
Those are the wifey material.
Yeah.
That's so true. That's so true. And by her doing that, I guarantee you probably liked her more.
Of course. And I sent that money again. So stop sending me the money.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Are you single?
Nah, not.
Oh, you gotta.
Well, no, I am single now. I was recently in a relationship. But yeah, it kind of ended like what are we now? Probably like 3-4 weeks, bro.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened?
So
you don't got to go into detail, but
so what happened? I'll say a little bit. So what happened was, the route that I'm on, it requires a lot of time, and it sounds like an excuse, but to me it's not. I just need to 100% focus on what I'm doing because I have a lot going on, and it just I believe having a girlfriend at the time, like right now, I just can't be the best boyfriend that she wants.
Oof.
I can't, and I know that I can't. So I had to step away from it, and I know that the trauma that it's causing and the hurt that's causing, but like, I can't give you what you want right now. I need to focus on my craft. I need to focus on making myself the best version of myself. And then if the opportunity's on the table, I'll come back and give you everything that you want. No problem.
Damn, like that's how I feel, bro.
Come on, bro. It's a real thing.
That's how I feel, man. I feel like a woman would not get all of me until I'm where or near where I want to be.
They don't understand that.
And I don't know why women make me feel bad for that, man. Like I feel like, it's not an excuse. Like
it's not.
You have goals and you have certain places you want to be. And having a woman, so you believe that having a woman can slow you down?
What? 100%. Men, if you understand your biggest distraction is a woman. Will always be a woman. So having one by your side can be a distraction. Because now you got to worry about date night, you got to worry about making her happy, keeping her happy. Because you can't just have her there as a roommate. You can't just have her there as a friend. No, you got to pour into the relationship.
Right.
So if you're not actively pouring into the relationship, it's not gonna work. It's just not. So having a girlfriend, it could be a benefit too. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But it just really depends on where you're trying to go in life, your trajectory,
and where you're at.
And where you're at, yeah. So it really depends on the.
So you think at 26, you feel like finding love will slow you down at 26?
Depends on what you want to do. So something that I'm coming to realize is that everybody's on their own path. Mm-hmm. Everyone's happiness is not the same. Everybody's journey is not the same. Everyone's destination is not the same. So for a person that wants to get married and then a person that wants to have kids in the home, that's their peak. Then right now, you should be looking for a relationship.
That's it. That's their success.
That's not my success. That's not my peak right now. My peak is like, I want to dominate every field that I'm in.
Right.
I want to be brand recognized. I want to have my name out there. Like if some, oh, you know Shamir, yeah. I want the YouTube. I want businesses. I want to be able to pour into other people. I want to be able to speak and communicate. I want to do all these things. So,
and your fullest potential is not going to be with a woman.
Not right now.
And I think that women don't understand that.
They don't.
And I feel the same way, man. Like I got into a relationship because I felt like a girl was a distraction. I seen myself when I was out of a relationship, I worked crazy. When I got into a relationship, I slowed down. I stopped being consistent. I stopped dropping more. I stopped doing all that stuff. But when I was out of that relationship, when I got out of it, I'm like, I'm a beast. And I came to the realization, and me and my mentor was talking about this, I am not going to want a girlfriend until I reach my full success. Or I'm near it. At least I'm near it, I'm like, all right, cool. Now, if a girl combines what I'm doing, I feel like that's just when it will make sense. Like I'm doing this podcast thing, I'm doing this clothing brand thing. Imagine I have a girl who is a content creator, which is a model. That is also, it makes sense. It just makes sense for us to be boyfriend and girlfriend because we're both on the same lane. And you understand that, oh, nah, he got to put time to editing. He got to put time to shooting. You understand that. But with a girl who doesn't understand your lane and is not in your lane, that's when you guys would not have the combination of being where you want to be.
And it goes back to what you were saying, having the close circle of the people around you. That your girlfriend is a part of that.
Right.
Because you're with her damn near all the time.
All the time.
You're with her all the time. So if she's not this ambitious person, this go-getter, she doesn't have the mindset that you're on, the trajectory that you're trying to go to, it's gonna slow you down.
Right.
Because she's gonna pull you to where she's at.
Exactly.
She's gonna pull you to her level. Not even doing it on purpose, but maybe she just wants to watch movies every night. Babe, can you watch a movie with me? I can't, cause I gotta get to what I'm doing.
Yo.
Babe, let's go on a date. I can't, cause I gotta
do what I'm doing.
So, you feel me? The person next to you gotta understand, bro. They gotta understand.
That's so true what you said. I made this podcast and I said, my goals are not met, I cannot lay up. Like, simple. Bro, simple. Like, Shamir, I don't have anything to call mine yet.
Yeah.
I don't got a car. The only thing I can say mine is my business and my podcast that I'm doing.
Wait, hold on. You got stuff that you can call your own.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I have the assets that I want to have. Bro, I don't even have my own car yet.
A car ain't an asset, by the way.
That's not an asset. It's a liability.
That's just a liability.
But having it is one thing. Like, I don't have a certain amount saved yet in order to invest in something. I don't have certain things. Certain things I don't have at 21. Yeah. So me having a girlfriend, nah.
You know what's crazy? Now you said at 21. I wasn't even gonna say anything till you said that.
Right.
Bro, you're young as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I'm young as fuck. I'm 26. That shit sounds old. It is not.
26 is not old.
It's not old. 21 is young as
hell.
Fuck,
yeah.
Bro. I just finished college. How many people have a car after just finishing college, bro?
Yeah.
You still worried about getting a job and getting a career and all that shit. That's what everybody coming out of college is worried about.
Yeah, 2022 is when people started getting out of college. Next year, 2026 is when I'll get out of college.
You not having a car now doesn't speak on what you're not doing.
Yeah.
It doesn't speak on where you're at in life.
But I'm building towards it.
You're building towards it.
Right.
You know how many, bro, I be in the rooms with 40, 50, 60-year-olds and they're looking at me like, yo, how old are you?
Yeah.
What are you doing here with us? I be the youngest motherfucker in these rooms, bro.
Yeah.
All the time.
Me too.
So that already speaks that we're moving at a trajectory that a lot of people aren't.
Moving, yeah.
So you good. You might not have the car at 21, but no, when you get to 25, you don't have a different car.
Exactly.
Than these motherfuckers have. You're not driving no Honda. Ain't nothing wrong with a Honda. I'm just using that as an example. You're not driving a Honda. You're not driving a Nissan. You go into the lot and you're like, I want that one.
I want that one, yeah.
And
that's where I want to be at. Like, that's where I want to be at. Where I always pray to God for financial freedom. That's one thing that I always want to happen in my life. I want financial freedom. I don't want to have a wife or a girlfriend and they say, babe, I want to go to Turks and Caicos next month. Can we plan that? I would be like, yeah, babe, send me the invoice for the ticket. I'll send it for you.
That's all you guys
Or be like, oh, the kids want to go on a trip on vacation. I'm like, yes, yeah. Well, how much it costs? I'm gonna send it to you. That's the level I want to be at my life. So I feel like if I'm not at that level, my brain is just not gonna. It's just not gonna get there, bro. And that's what it is.
I feel like that's a great place to be. Of course, like that goes back to what we were just talking about with men wanting to pay 100%.
Right.
That is a great feeling to have. Your girl's like, I want to go here. Now we out.
Yeah, we out.
There's no, hold on, I gotta check, I gotta call out of work, let me see how much I got, or how much is not even the question.
Yeah.
You wanna go?
Go, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, like that's what
Next week, like let's
exactly.
go.
Like, yo, I wanna be able to be like, yo, you trying to go out of the country? She's trying to like, yo, I wanna go out of the country next week.
No problem.
All right, book the tickets. What we doing?
There's
we
no
doing,
bar, like,
yeah, like
go
what we
ahead.
doing? Airbnb. We doing resort. What we doing?
Make it fun. Like,
yeah.
now it's really fun.
Exactly.
Now we having fun on this trip. Now we not penny pinching on the trip. We gotta make sure we got money when we come back home. Fuck all that.
We living.
We on the trip making money.
Yeah, exactly. We on a trip and money is getting to in our accounts.
Come on, bro.
That's the level we gotta be at as black men.
100%.
That's what I feel like. Like I feel like before we go on somewhere, we shouldn't be looking at our bank account and budgeting. Damn, this might not fit. This might fit. This might. Nah, we shouldn't be at that level. We should be at the level where, all right, we got it. Let's go.
That requires a different level of discipline, though.
For real.
A different level of discipline.
Yeah.
A lot of people do not embody.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they talk the talk. They not walking that walk, bro.
No, for sure.
They're not going to.
No, for sure.
And it's not their fault. No, it is their fault.
It is their fault.
It is their fault. But they don't know that it's their fault. Because a lot of people look at success as this thing that's random. It's a lottery ticket. It's not gonna happen to them. Because it's just not something that happens to a person like them. But they don't understand success is something that you create. You become successful, and then you attract the successful things.
Yes.
You become successful up here.
Up here.
The law of attraction. If you're not waking up and saying, I am successful, I have this successful, whatever venture you're in, I am this successful, walk, talk, embody success. You're not gonna attract it.
No, for sure. I totally agree with that.
You're not successful when you get the money. You're not successful when you get the car, when you're able to take these trips. You're successful before that. You must literally call yourself successful. Fake it till you make it. That's where that comes from.
That brings it to the delusional confidence.
What's that?
Oh, it's certain thing that I taught myself to have delusional confidence.
Delusional confidence.
Yeah, so it's
Tell me about
delusional
that.
confidence. So delusional confidence will be, yo, you act like you're there before you're there.
Ah, come on, that's the same
So
thing.
so
bro.
you're acting like you're there before you're there. So you like, yo, I can get there, like, bro, like, but it's tricky because you can't have delusional confidence. You're not working on yourself. You can't have delusional confidence and you're poor. You can't have those things. But those delusional confidence, it comes from just believing that you're there before you're there. And I feel like every man should have that. Like, yo, I'm a millionaire. Like, I'm there. I am the wealthy person that I think I am before you even gather the assets. It's just the same thing that you're saying, but it's just a different term, I feel like.
Yeah.
So that's
same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Thing.
That's what I feel like, man. Like, in order for you to be successful, you have to have the mindset of success.
Because success comes with a lot.
Yes.
It comes with a whole lot. The money, the problems. If you can't handle problems before you're successful, you are not going to be able to handle the problems that success comes with.
Yeah.
It's a different ballgame. It's a huge different ballgame. Because now you're worrying about other people. You're worrying about other people's livelihoods, their jobs, money. You're worrying about so many other things. And if you think you're going to be a millionaire without becoming a millionaire, forget about it.
It's not gonna happen.
What does that mean? If you think you're going to be a millionaire without becoming a millionaire, just forget about it. Because if I give you $1 million today and you're not a millionaire, where's that money going to be?
You're gonna be broke.
You're going to be broke. You're going to go buy nonsense. You're going to go splurge. You're going to go on these expensive trips and nonsense instead of investing, instead of building a business. So you have to become the person that does the task to then get the things.
That's such a fact. That's such a fact. That is so true.
Be, do, have. That's what I call it.
So when we talk about with success and everything, can hustle be taught, or is something you have to have within you?
Can hustle be taught? I believe you could teach hustle. I think you could teach it. There's two ends of that. You can teach it, but there's natural hustle. There's a natural hustler. I would call myself a natural hustler. Because before I was an entrepreneur, I was an entrepreneur. I didn't know, but I was just hustling. You know, I was doing, you know.
Right.
Before I even knew about business, I was always figuring out how to make money. Mm-hmm. I wasn't worried about getting a job. I was trying to figure out how I could make money. I was offering things. I was building offers. I was selling things, whatever it was. So like I always had the hustle. I always had that drive for more. Yeah, you can teach it. For example, like you would teach it to your kids. You know, when you have kids, as a man, and you have a son, what do you think you're gonna do? You're gonna teach that kid how to be successful. Mm-hmm. You're gonna teach him how to hustle. So you can definitely teach hustle. You can teach drive. You can teach discipline. All these things are skills you can 100% teach. You disagree?
I disagree to a certain extent.
Tell me about it.
I think that you can't teach hustle when it comes to a certain age of a person. I think if you're at 30, I can't teach you hustle no more.
I like that.
If you're at 40 and you haven't figured it out, I can't teach you hustle anymore. I think hustle is definitely something that God's put in certain individuals. But like you said, you can teach it to a certain extent. Mm-hmm. I think it's an age capacity. If you are between the ages of 20 to 30, I think that you can teach hustle to those type of people. Mm-hmm. But when you reach to a certain level of your life, I think that hustle can't be taught no more, because what have you been doing all this life? I think you just can't teach it no more. Like,
I have something for that.
Yeah.
So you said God put hustle in some people.
Yeah.
Do you think that, well, before I even ask the question, God, he had instilled into all of us that feeling of wanting more. He put that inside of us so we would chase things, so we would hustle, so we would go out and try to build something and create and want more. That feeling of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, I want more. I don't know if there's a word for it, but that feeling of wanting more, that I want more money, I want to create, I want to get a promotion, I want to build a business, I want to become this millionaire. That feeling, everybody has that feeling.
Right.
That is the feeling. That's the hustle feeling. Like it's like the carrot, dangling the carrot in front of a person's face.
Right.
If you want this, you gotta hustle. Everybody wants more. If they say they don't, they're lying, bro. Everybody wants more. Everybody wants a bigger house. They may not want the biggest house, but they would want a better house. They want a better car. They want a better lifestyle. They want to provide more. Everybody wants that. That's the carrot they're dangling. In order for you to get that, you gotta hustle. They don't have that drive though. So they do want more, they just don't have the drive. Maybe they don't know how to bring it out of themselves. And that's what I feel like my purpose is to help them find that. Because everybody has that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody has that, they want more feeling.
So you think it's a placement issue too? Like, where are you putting your placement of more?
Yes, 100%. 100%. And I think a lot of people don't even know how to go about it. They don't know how to go about getting to that next level.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. So that's why I say you can teach it. There's people that don't, like Walt Disney, he didn't create Disney World till how old? He was like in his 40s, I believe, or his 50s. Even Myron Golden, going back to him, he didn't become successful to his like 40s or 50s. He's 62.
Wow.
So, yeah, they always had this feeling of hustle and ambition, but some people don't tap into it till a later age.
And they might have put it in the wrong things.
Yeah, maybe someone's putting all their hustle into their 9 to 5. That is the worst place
to put your hustle.
Maybe somebody puts it into the relationship, to women, into gaming. Instead of turning on the stream and start streaming, they're just gaming without the stream.
Ooh, you just unlocked some crazy thing just now. I didn't even think about it in that way, man.
You gotta teach that shit.
Dang, I didn't really think about it in that way, man.
Yeah.
Wow. So people have hustle within them. They just place it in different areas. So true.
You got to show them, okay, if you want to do this, let me show you the way to do it so you can benefit from it. You love women so damn much. How can you create something that embodies your love for them and you can still benefit from it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even use women as an example, but
Nah, you can though.
You could.
You can. If you love women so much, make a modeling agency where you just have women around you modeling for whatever you gotta do.
Exactly.
If you love women so much, build a club where you have a whole bunch of bottle girls.
There you go.
And you just there all day and you just orchestrating.
Exactly.
If you love, it's so many things you can do with women.
Exactly. There's a lot you can do.
Bro, you just build something, but I don't think that building thing is what they think about.
It's not.
Why do you think people think that building something or becoming something is so harder than they think? Yes, it's hard work, but it's all about getting started with it. And one of the things that you said, I remember in one of your content that you said, you talked about people waiting on the right moment to start something. And there's never any right moment to really start something. Just start it.
Just start it.
And just stop overthinking about it.
Jump in, learn as you go.
Speak on that.
So I'll use my one of my businesses, for example. So like I said, I own 2 software companies, right? So one of them, before I even started building the company, I was working at JP Morgan Chase as a software engineer, and I got laid off from there. And I was looking for jobs for like a year straight, and it was not happening. I don't know what was going on. I put out thousands of applications. I'm not even exaggerating, bro, because on LinkedIn alone, 1,000. I was on Indeed, another 800. Monster, another chunk of applications. I was putting out applications. Because that's all I was doing all day, was literally, I would wake up, application. Wasn't finding a job, so I said, you know what? Why don't I just build my own business?
F this.
Why don't I just build my own business? While I'm doing this, I can literally I have the skills to build a business, let me just do it. So I did that. I had no idea how to build a business, but I just did. I just started.
Just gotta jump in.
Created the idea. I conceptualized what the business would be, and I started developing. And even as a developer, the amount of growth it took from when I started to where I'm at now, I would never have gotten here.
Yeah.
I would never have gotten here if I didn't start.
Yeah.
The person I am today is because I just started. Just start. You're gonna learn so many things as you go. The amount of things that you know now, it's unequivocal to what you're gonna know in 2 months, 3 months, a year, 2 years, because it's a snowball. You learn today, you learn tomorrow, you learn the next day, you learn 10 years from now. You're just continuously learning.
Right.
So you just gotta start. Start the process. Start the creation process. Start becoming the person.
Yo, it's 4 months. It's what, 3 months left of the year? September, October, November, December.
Yeah.
4 months left of the year. This is 4th quarter.
Bro, it's 4th quarter, man.
And whatever you want to start, I think you should just start it now. Don't even wait till 2026 come.
Oh yeah, I already hear the people, January.
Yeah, I know.
Do it.
Just start it.
If you know you're gonna do it in 4, why don't you just start now?
Just start it.
Do it.
Yo, Shamir, I feel like I am the definition of just started.
Tell me about it.
Like I was telling you before, with this podcast thing, I had a MacBook Air 2017.
Okay.
That can edit nothing.
No, that's a fact.
I can't even transfer files to my computer. Bro, like I just jumped in and I didn't know anything. And thank God to the mentors that I had. Shout out Zaquan. He was the person who actually helped me get to where I'm at today. He told me the understanding of lighting. He told me understanding of 2 angles. He told me the understanding of what camera to get, what mics to get, all this stuff. And as I went, as I started it, I went with it. Like I started to go. So while me doing my podcast, I started to understand how to improve it more better.
There you go.
So I just started it, like you said. Like I didn't think about anything. I just put on my first episode. Mind you, the first episode, I think I walked up to the camera and pressed end in the end of the session.
It's in the video?
It's in the video. I walked up and just ended it right there. And from the start of it, from the start of my episode, I literally walked. I started it and then walked to the thing and then hey guys and started it, bro. Like,
man, that shows growth though.
It shows growth.
You have something to look back at.
Exactly.
Like, I started. This is where I used to be.
This is where I used to be. And looking at me now, I understand. All right, yo, this is how many things. Even like I was telling you, I had the black on black with the thing in it. But I understood how to edit it, put this person, switch angles, do that stuff. But I learned as I went. I didn't have everything. I didn't understand podcasting at all.
How long has your podcast been up?
A year.
Imagine 3 years from now.
Exactly.
Imagine 5. Myron, bro, he has stories from when he was 19, 20.
Wow.
I be looking at him like, how does he speak like this? How does he communicate? 62. But then I hear the stories from 19, 20.
19,
like,
20.
He's been doing this
for so long. Perfecting
bro.
his craft.
Consistent. Disciplined. Imagine 20 years. Oh, man.
That's so true, man. And
bro.
just as 2020, as this fourth quarter comes, I just advise everybody, just do it. Just go. This is fourth quarter. Whatever business you want to start, whatever thing you trying to invest in, just do it from right now. Do not wait till 2026 January to say that, yo, I'm gonna start this business or I'm gonna start making up New Year's resolution. No, start it now. Do it now, and see the fruit of your labor start to produce.
Nike got the best slogan.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it.
They got the best slogan.
Like, just do it.
Yeah, they got the best one.
And when you're doing it, that's when, and just to go back to Myron Golden, it's like, one thing that he said is that people want to sow laziness and reap abundance.
Ooh.
When he said that, Shamir, it stick with me like crazy, bro. Yeah. Because people do want to sow laziness and reap abundance.
It don't make no sense.
It doesn't work. Like, you cannot reap abundance if you don't put the work in. And right now is the time to put the work in for whatever you want to happen in 2026. You cannot reap laziness and then you want abundance in 2026 and be like, yo, this is a new year, everything's gonna be fine for me.
And all of a sudden it's 2026.
Exactly.
That's the quickest way to ensure you're not gonna do it.
Yo, for real.
The gym is one of the most, they have the most turnaround rate where people will sign up and then all of a sudden they just stop. And you know when it starts? January 1st.
January 1st.
A lot of people sign up for the gym in January 1st and by the third month, significant drop off.
Wow.
They can't do it. They can't do something. They can't tell themselves they're gonna do something and follow through. That's where the discipline comes in.
What are some things that you feel can be a woman's downfall?
Wrong partner, for sure. Wrong partner. A woman's not knowing her purpose. Not knowing how to be a woman. Definitely I would say purpose. I feel like a lot of people, or everyone, would benefit from knowing their purpose in life.
Whew.
Everyone would benefit from knowing their purpose in life. Why do you think people go through their whole entire life trying to figure out what their purpose is? Because you don't have that direction. You don't have that feeling of fullness, that feeling of wholeness. So if she's lacking that, she's not 100%. She won't be 100%. I believe maybe her upbringing can also be something that can. Wait, my fault. What was the question?
You said, I said, what can be a woman's biggest downfall?
Okay, so definitely. So where she came from, like her upbringing, can definitely hinder who she becomes in the future. If she doesn't do the work to heal from that and overcome that trauma. So, just some things. Those would be some things to know. What would you say?
For me, I think a woman's downfall will be settling for less.
Ooh. Settling for less.
I see a lot of women settle for less. And they settle for less because of time. I've spent 3 years with this person. We might as well just stick it out to 5-6 years. And now you're 5-6 years in with the wrong partner and you're unhappy.
And guess what? They're gonna still try to make it work.
And it's still gonna try to make it work.
Still try to make it work.
So I think that, and like you said, purpose is like the biggest thing that a person can have.
For sure.
You knowing your purpose is what's gonna allow you to reach the heights that you wanna reach in life. I totally believe that.
100%, 100%.
I feel like I agree with everything you said, even with talking about the right man, right partner. I said this on my podcast. I said that 2 things that a woman should look for when looking for a partner is 1, a man who loves and fears God, and number 2, a man that has a vision. A visionary.
Okay.
A man who knows where he wants to be in life. A man who knows, like, at this stage in life, I want to get there. I want to get there. Like you saying, I haven't reached my heights yet. So those are I haven't, you have a vision of where you want to be.
Yeah.
And I feel like those are the main things that makes a man a good partner. Those are the 2 main things for me.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about that.
I would agree. 100%. Back to purpose. Like, everybody has to have their purpose.
Yeah.
And as a man, that is your duty to have purpose. You gotta make sure you find that purpose, bro. You gotta make sure you tap into your higher self. And how do you do that? Get close with God.
Yeah.
And how do you find your purpose? Through Him. He's gonna give you a purpose. He's gonna instill. He already instilled it. You just gotta find it.
Right.
You gotta figure it out. You gotta try things. You gotta want more. First, you gotta just want more.
Yeah.
You can't be, at the bottom and trying to stay at the bottom. How can I elevate? Because remember, like I said, everybody wants more. God gave us that feeling of wanting more. So you got to tap into that. Where is that leading me? What are my passions in life? What can I do with these passions? How can I provide value with these passions to other people? Because all the money you want in the world, bro, guess where it is? In other people's pockets.
It's other people's pockets and it's there.
Literally. So you just got to figure out, how can I provide enough value for this person to give me money? That's it.
That's so true.
Create an offer.
That is so true.
Because that's all it is in this world. You're either providing a service or you're providing an item or a product. So my value might be in merch. I'm providing the best merch, like Nike. They're giving amazing merch. Whoever created Nike, shout out him.
Right.
My value might be, well, let's just talk about me, for example. My value is I'm good at communicating. I'm good at bringing the fire out of a person. So I coach. That's my value. That's the offer I'm providing you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so true, man. That's so true. Having a value, having purpose is the main thing that you need to have in your life. Man, we talked about a lot, man. Whew.
We did. We definitely did.
This is a good podcast, man.
I'm loving it. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What do you feel like your purpose is?
My purpose is to help people. That's my main purpose. My purpose is to help people reach their full potential.
Okay.
That is why my podcast is Unlocking 2.0, because I want to help you unlock everything that you have within you. That is my purpose. And I think that I want to do that on a bigger scale, with me having people, therapy sessions with people, me talking to individuals, helping them. I knew this was my purpose when a girl or a man would come to me with a problem and I'll find a solution.
Wow.
Or I will see things and be like, yo, this is why this is happening. This is why this is happening. And boom.
Fixing the problem.
Fixing the problem. Like, yo, like this is like unlocking, or I can tell somebody, yo, this is the thing that within you, this is what you need to work on, and that is why this is not happening this way. This is why this, yo, like I really know how, anybody that talk to me, anybody that asks me for advice, they're like, yo, they call to Sean, like, Sean, what is this? And I'm like, yo, I even talked to a girl like this other day, and I'm like, yo, you can't crave love from men because you didn't have a love from your father.
Oh my God, she got deep with us.
I got so
my
deep,
God.
but it helped her so much understand this. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, the reason you are trying to find your father in your boyfriend,
Oh my God.
it doesn't work. The love that you were supposed to get from your father, you either, even if he wasn't in your life, you either have to accept it and deal with it and go through all of the motions, or you're gonna have to be like, all right, I'm not gonna get my father out of my boyfriend. This is my boyfriend.
Yeah.
You cannot say your boyfriend has to be your father. He's not your father.
Not at all.
He can never give you the love that you're supposed to get from your father. And I told, this is why your relationships are failing, because you try to find your father in a man, in your boyfriend. And she was like,
That opened up her eyes, bro. I know it did. She was quiet on the phone.
she was quiet. I'm like,
Had nothing to say.
yo.
It's like, you know what?
And she was like, damn, Sean, like, you're right. Like, yes, I crave that love, but I'm trying to find it in a man. I need to sit down and deal with it, and I need to be alone, and I need to go through the motions,
Yes.
and I need to actually accept that, dang, the love that I was supposed to get from my father, I'm not gonna get it at this stage in my life. And I've accepted it, and I've asked God to heal it.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow.
And that's what it was. And I was like, yeah, my purpose is helping people, man. Like, that's my purpose. Helping people unlock the things that they have within themselves.
That's what God gave, like, all of our purpose is to help
Yeah.
each other. God, that's what God intended. He wants us to help. He put a piece of his creativity in all of us. He didn't put all his creativity in one person. All of us have a part of it, but we all don't have all of it. So you're supposed to help me with something. I'm supposed to help you with something. You're supposed to help the next person figure it out for them.
And that's what we talked about, the power of community.
Exactly.
The power of community. Why do you think people struggle with loving themselves?
It's a good question. Why do people struggle with loving themselves? Maybe they don't have value. They don't see the value that they have. That's a huge part, I believe. If a person doesn't see the value that they can bring to other people, who am I? Like, that goes back to the question, like, who am I? That's where that question comes from. It's finding the value in yourself so you can love yourself, so you can feel that sense of wholeness, that sense of fullness, and then you can go and give it to somebody. Because you can't give what you don't have.
Oof.
You can't pour when you don't have water to pour into somebody.
Right.
So 100% value.
For me, what would make somebody love? I think comparison.
Ooh, the thief of joy.
I think comparison, man.
The thief of joy.
I think people compare themselves too much to others, and that was prevent them from loving themselves.
Yeah.
Because when you are comparing yourself to so many people, you don't find joy in yourself because you're always thinking about, oh wow, she got the biggest car, she got the biggest house, she got the weave that's better, she got the more money, you got this. But on the other hand, you don't really know what these people are going through.
That's a fact. A lot of it be lies too.
A
A lot of it be lies.
A lot of it be lies.
Social media.
Social media.
Social media just amplifies everything. You see the highlight reel. That's what you're seeing. You're seeing their highlight reels. You're not seeing what they're, on the other end of that. Because there's a good and there's a bad. There's always a good and a bad. There's a light, there's a dark, there's a high, there's a low. You're only seeing the highs. You only see the good. So if you're comparing your bad times that you're currently in to someone else's good, of course you're gonna feel empty.
You're not gonna love yourself.
You're not gonna love yourself. So I believe that. I was like,
Yo, like that. That's what I feel, and I'm like, yo, stop comparing yourself to others. I have this quote on my wall. It says, happiness begins when you stop comparing yourself to others.
I love that.
Happiness begins when you stop comparing yourself to others. When you compare yourself to others, you would never have full fulfillment, and you would never really be able to tap into who you are and love yourself as an individual.
That's a good way to talk about gratitude. You have to be grateful for what you have. That's also a good place to start to feel whole. Even if you don't have everything, what do you have? What can you be grateful for? Look at that. That's what you should focus on. Because whatever you focus on is what you're amplifying. If I'm focusing on what I don't have, of course I'm not going to see what I do have. I'm just empty because I'm focused on the lack. I'm focusing on what I don't have. So yeah, Focus on what you do have. I'm grateful for I can see with both my eyes.
Right.
I'm grateful I can hear with both my ears. I'm grateful I can walk with both my legs. Now you come from a different place. You're no longer like, I don't have this, I don't have this. No, I have this. I have this thing I can be grateful for.
So yeah, that's so true. What are some red flags that that you have within a woman? Like, what are some red flags that you just like?
Red flags. I haven't got asked this question in a while, actually.
What's some red flags?
I would say oh my God. I hate women that are so into influencers.
Ooh.
Their whole life is like, oh, I love this influencer. I got these posters and they're just too obsessed with this influencer or social media as a whole.
Social media.
Please remove yourself from the room. I can't deal with you. If all you do is talk about Instagram stuff, what you've seen on the Shade Room, I can't do that. That's a red flag, bro. That's a red flag to me. I would say nightlife, if you end the nightlife too much.
In nightlife too much?
Yeah. Unless that's your
job,
but even then, I still don't want it. That's still a red flag to me. Because you're just exposed to too much. You're exposed to certain things.
The outside every weekend is crazy.
Yeah. If you bartending and bottle girl and club promoter, even though I used to be one, like, I see what it was about.
Right.
I see what was on the scene, and I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm good.
There's a reason why you left. There's a reason why you left, and you see some stuff.
Yo,
The reason why you don't want your girl in that. Yeah, it's so true.
Oh, you funny, you funny. Let's see, I'll give one more. I would say, no direction, no purpose. That's a red flag. Like, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing every day? If you're not working towards something every day, you're probably just going through the wind. Personally, I need someone that's on a growth mindset and growth journey.
Just living just to live.
Yeah, I'm not here for I wake up, I go to work, I go home. I wake up, I go to work, I go home. I complain about how much I hate my job, but I'm still here 3, 4, 5 years later. Like, that's a red flag to me.
That is a red flag.
Because you're too comfortable, you're content. Because you're going to be here in another 5 years. I can't have you as my girl. I'm doing these things. I'm reaching my peak, my potential. And you're just, what are we doing today?
Yeah.
Like, what? Nah, that's a red flag for me. What's your red flags? I know you got some good red flags.
Oh, man. I don't like, a red flag for me is women that be in competition with other women.
Ooh.
I don't like that. I think that you can be motivated by other women, but do not be in competition with other women, especially your friends.
Ooh.
Especially your friends.
Why are you in competition with your friends?
Why exactly? You should not be in competition with your friends. I feel like loud females are a real red flag to me. I've dealt with growing up yelling a lot, and I'm at the stage where I want a soft tone.
Are we talking about loud out in the street and stuff like that?
Yeah, or your tone is just very loud.
Okay.
Like you don't know how to have a conversation with just bringing it down here. Sure. Like just actually having like a dialogue and just talking and not shouting. I think that's a trauma thing because my parent always yelled. So when I got to my age, I was like, yo, I don't want a woman who yells. Literally has a soft tone.
Maybe that's where we get that. I want that peace.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that where we get that from?
Probably.
Interesting. I never thought about that.
Probably. Yeah.
We all want that peace, that sense of peace, because our parents were just.
Yeah, but it worked out in good favor though.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that women who are not compassionate. I think that when you have a cold heart, stay the fuck away from me. Like yo, like.
Can't trust you.
Yeah, I do not want to be around you. Like, if you don't got a good heart, because I'm a person who has a good heart. So the person that I choose to be with has to have a good heart. So if you don't have a good heart, that's a red flag to me. And you feel like, yo, like you can walk somebody in the street, they're falling, and you can literally just walk past them.
Oh no.
Like that, I can never do that.
Or someone that makes fun of a person that's lower than them.
Yeah. Oh, that's an automatically no.
That's an automatic.
Automatic loan. Yeah. This is the last day we're talking.
Yeah. being
What
rude to
else?
waiters and things like
Oh,
that.
rudeness, disrespectful. Oh, if you're not respectful, that's a red flag. I'm not dealing with you.
Not at all.
What else? There's so much.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
There's so
definitely
much.
a lot.
There's so much. Shamir, where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be in the next coming of years, man? Where do you see yourself, and what is some advice that you can give to the people which can motivate them?
So I'll give a 3-year time span. So the first question, where do I see myself in the next 3 years? In the next 3 years, I see myself with these 2 companies that I own. One of them is called Shopper. I'm a part owner here. That's the one that acquired my company. So I see us being regional, because right now we're operating all over the United States. I want to see that company outside the United States now.
Wow.
We're in other countries operating. I see a lot of trips. I want to start,
That's me too,
purchasing some
man.
land, some
That's me too,
property.
man. Let me know where you go on trips, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I got you.
That's the bag that I want to get into now, bro.
Yeah.
Like but I told my friends, I said, yo, I don't want to see anywhere in New York. If we're not talking about getting on a flight.
No, Miami.
No, yeah.
I'm tired of Miami.
We're not going to
Miami.
I'm going to Miami in December, but like if we're not talking about like going out of the country, if you don't have a passport, I'm sorry, we cannot be friends.
Ooh,
like
that.
I
Set some standards.
yeah, man, like if that's the bag I wanna. I mean, bro, traveling, bro. I want to see the world, man. Like that's the bag that I'm big. And people think that traveling is so much money.
It's not.
But it's really not.
It's not. And that's another thing. People have to change the perception of money that they have.
Yeah.
Because that's what's keeping you at that mindset. That $1,000 on a flight is crazy.
It's so not.
But when you land, imagine how much you're not spending any money. But $1,000 to you should not be a lot. It sounds a lot to a lot of people because of the perception of money. But once you get into business and you get into entrepreneurship and all these other things that people can do once they're an entrepreneur,
Right.
money is just...
It's not as much
There's
as we
people
think.
making thousands a day.
Exactly.
There's people making hundreds of thousands a month. And you hear these numbers and you're like, oh, what the hell is $1,000?
Yeah.
These people make...
It's not even what we compare it to. Like that's the mindset I'm like, yo, if we're not traveling, if we're not talking about, yo, for my birthday, I want to travel. If we're not talking about, yo, let's go on a travel trip, I am mostly not going. Most likely not going. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, so you was talking about where you see yourself.
Oh, yeah,
You said more traveling before
So
you
more
got off
traveling. That's when I grant some time for myself, because right now I'm still in the grind mode. I'm not even looking at a trip right now.
Right.
Anyways, content definitely 10x. I'm gonna, of course, be consistent with it, but in 3 years, it's gonna be a whole different ballgame, of course.
I love your content, by the way, man.
I really appreciate that, bro. I really
Love your
appreciate
content.
that. The content is, it's like a part of me now. It's become a part of course, it's a part of my routine, but I just feel like I'm doing my job, my purpose. I'm living out I'm fulfilling what I was supposed to be doing when I do my content. So that's why I put so much effort into it and so much energy into it.
Right.
Because it's natural to me. It's like, I want to do this.
Right.
So 100% the content is going to be 10x. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. I think those are what I'm really focused on is the business, content, and just becoming my best version.
Yes, sir. And give some advice to the people that you feel like just laid on your heart, man.
Some advice? All right, so I'm gonna act like I do when I'm recording my YouTube videos. I'm gonna just talk.
Yeah, talk.
So, for a lot of people, so what we spoke about today was starting. And that's what trips up a lot of people, is just starting. Understand that that is the hardest part. That is the most difficult part of the process, is just starting. So once you start, you dive in with velocity. You jump into it head first. Don't dip your toe in the pond, don't dip your toe in the water. No, you jump into that pond, you jump into that ocean, cannonball into that shit, man. Go and get it like you want it. Because the more you do it, you'll fall in love with the process. And as you fall in love with the process, that is where the consistency is going to come from. That is where the discipline is going to come from. Because you no longer want to stop because you love to do. This is something that you love to do. So why would you stop? It's not going to feel like work anymore. It just becomes routine. Like for me, like for example, I started my content. It was hard in the beginning. It was like, oh, what am I going to record? But now it's just, I got to record something. And it's going to be, it's practice over time, and consistency compounds. That's something I like to say. Consistency compounds. So you do a little today, do a little tomorrow, do a little the next day. By the end of the week, you got a full pie. By the end of the year, you got 3 pies. By the end of the next 2, you see what I'm saying? So just do a little bit every single day if you only have a little bit to give. For the people that work a 9 to 5, because a lot of people still work 9 to 5s, understand that is not an excuse. That is the furthest thing from excuse. Because if you want something, you gotta go get it. So when you come home from work, you're 6 to 1, some people like to say, or you're 7 to 12, whatever time you wanna go to sleep. Make sure you're putting a little bit of effort in to your business, to your craft, whatever it is you wanna do, because that's where the change is gonna come from. If you're not putting no time into your 7 to 12, your 6 to 1, don't expect no change.
Yeah.
Don't be mad at nobody else because you're not getting the results you want. Be mad at yourself. Take accountability. Look at yourself, internalize. Where are you at? Where are you at? And where do you want to be? A little bit every day. You don't need to, like I said, you don't need the whole jump. You don't got to jump across the canyon. Build a ladder. Go across baby steps. 7 to 12 today, 7 to 12 tomorrow, 7 to 12 the next day. By the end of the week, you have 40 hours, for example. You got months compound by the end of the year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The boss with Shamar, thank you for coming. Man, bro, this was a dope episode. I appreciate you, man. I hope you learned some gems from here. Like, it was so much gems. This is a dope individual. I appreciate you, Shamar, for coming out.
I appreciate you too, bro.
Great episode, man. And we out.